The topic under discussion is Reserve Bank of India or the Central Bank of India. So let's start with the history of Reserve Bank of India. It was the Imperial Bank of India which played the role of central bank prior to setting up of the RBI. Hilton Young Commission or Royal Commission on Indian Currency and Finance, set up by the British government in 1920s, gave its recommendations to create a central bank in 1926. This formed the basis for passing the RBI Act. So RBI was established by RBI Act 1934 and it started its operations with effect from 1st of April 1935. Initial shareholding of the bank was very different from what the current status is, as RBI did not start as a government-owned bank. So it was a privately held bank in the beginning with a startup capital of rupees 5 crores, maximally contributed by the private shareholders, with government having a very meager share in the beginning. It was after independence the government passed Reserve Bank Transfer to Private Ownership Act in 1948 and took over RBI from private shareholders after paying them their appropriate compensations. So it was 1st of January 1949 when RBI started to function as a completely nationalized bank. Moving on to the structure. So the core structure of RBI, it basically includes one central board of directors, as we will just see, one central board of directors, 2 assistive bodies, 4 local boards, 33 departments, 19 regional offices and 9 sub-offices. So starting with the central board of directors. Now central board is the topmost decision-making body in RBI. It consists of official directors and non-official directors. The official directors further include governor and the deputy governor. Governor, we have only one governor and there are 4 deputy governors to assist him. All official directors, they are appointed by the central government for 5 years or 62 years of age, whichever is earlier. Then we have 14 non-official directors. 4 of them represent local boards and 10 are nominated by the RBI. The 4 which represent the local boards actually also represent different regions of India, that is Delhi, Chennai, Kolkata and Mumbai. We also have 2 assistive bodies, that is PFS and BPSS. We'll take the same in detail. So assistive bodies, we have 2 assistive bodies which are chaired by the RBI governor. They are Board of Financial Supervision or BFS and Board for Payment and Settlement Systems, BPSS. Now Board for Financial Supervision. Now, Board of Financial Supervision is one of the 2 assistive bodies for Central Board of Directors. It is established in 1994 and its primary function is to supervise the financial sector comprising commercial banks, financial institutions and non-banking financial companies. It is chaired by RBI Governor and one of the Deputy Governors of RBI serves as the Vice Chairman. BFS meets every month. Functions include, now RBI carries out all its functions related to financial supervision under the guidance of BFS. Other functions include restructuring of the system of bank inspections, introduction of off-site surveillance, strengthening of the role of statutory auditors. Finally, it also strengthens internal defenses of all these supervised institutions. BPSS or Board for Financial and Settlement Systems. It was established in 2005 and is chaired by the RBI Governor. Its members are all of the 4 deputy governors and 2 non-official directors of the central board. Its main function is to regulate and supervise the payment and settlement systems, as the name suggests. Other key functions include laying policies for regulation and supervision of all types of payment and settlement systems, setting standards for the future, authorization of various payment and settlement systems, and finally determining criteria for membership to these systems, which can include continuation of membership, termination of membership, and rejection of membership, etc. We should also remember that BPSS is the highest policy-making body in the country with regard to payment and settlement systems. Coming to the local boards or bodies, each board has 5 members who represent regional interests and interests of all the cooperative and indigenous banks located in that region. So there are 4 local boards which are located at Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai and New Delhi. Members to these boards are appointed by the central government and each of them has 5 members each. 5 members. As already just mentioned, we have under RBI we have 33 departments which primarily deal with policy issues, and it was 19 regional and 9 sub-offices. RBI also has 3 training centers under the name of RBI Reserve Bank Staff College Chennai, College of Agricultural Banking Pune, and zonal training centers which are located at regional offices. Now these training centers they mainly train non-executive staff. Various research institutions which are funded by RBI include National Institute of Bank Management Pune, Indira Gandhi Institute of Development Research Mumbai, and Institute for Development and Research in Banking Technology Hyderabad. RBI subsidiaries include Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, National Housing Bank, Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, and NABARD. Now moving on to functions of RBI or the Central Bank of India. Now as a central banking institution, it takes care of very critical roles in the economy. So primarily it implements the monetary policy of the country. It is also the issuer of bank notes. It is also known as banker to banks and is the lender of last resort. It is a debt manager to state and the central governments, and it also manages the foreign exchange reserves for the nation. Thank you.